Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy last day of 2019. I cannot believe it. This video is just kind of a spur of the moment. I wanted to pull up my camera and just kind of talk with you guys for a bit. And so I don't have any notes, so we'll kind of see where this video takes us, but I wanted to just kind of look back at 2019, look ahead to tomorrow, starting 2020, and kind of my plans for the year, resolutions, that sort of thing. First of all, thank you to all of you guys who have been following me in 2019. The comments you leave to me are so encouraging. I love getting your emails and your comments on Instagram, and just, you guys are a great bunch of girls, for the most part, I believe girls. You guys are a great bunch of people, and I am thankful for all of you in 2019. I've been doing a lot of extra videos through the month of December with Christmas time. I just think there are so many video ideas I have that I want to put out for you guys. So I've been doing a lot of 4-day-a-week videos. I said that funny, a lot of 4 videos a week. Weeks? What am I trying to say? A lot of 4, I don't know, you know what I mean. But I feel like I've been putting out a lot of extra videos, which has been fun, but when January comes around, I will not be doing this as much, and I will definitely be back to my schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday videos every week. This year has been, it's been crazy, it's been busy, it has flown by, but then I look back to January, and I can't believe that this year started with Wesley being only 3 months old. That is crazy to me, because I think when this year started, I still had basically a newborn. We knew to start off this year that we would be moving this year, and so that was a big part of the hecticness in 2019. So we started off the year knowing we were going to be moving. We didn't know where we were moving to. We were having troubles with our landlord, and we knew that the end was getting close. And so early on in the year, we were looking at houses a lot. Fairly early, I think maybe in the spring, we were putting offers on houses and got turned down a few times. And so there were a lot of ups and downs, like, oh, we love this house, let's put an offer in. Boom, our offer was like turned down. And so lots of highs and lows. Our landlord was really giving us a lot of trouble. And so lots of like really down days. Of course, I had a newborn. Not sleeping, I was gonna say not sleeping through the night, like not sleeping well at all. And so that was a lot of my time, was just taking care of a newborn, not sleeping, but lots of good things too, of course. I mean, having a newborn, as much hard times as it is, there's nothing like having a new baby. And so those were just really special times. And then of course, homeschooling and buying our house, and we moved in August, and basically ever since moving, it's just been like constant renovations and fixing things up and painting and just constant things with this house. And so Christmas came this year. I feel like Christmas, it really like jumped up. Like I knew it was coming, but I think as well as all like the decorations and the fun activities we did at Christmas time, decorating the house, all of the fun stuff, like I knew it was coming, but I think all of that stuff was mixed in with still painting the house. Andrew was painting. He had just built like a half wall over in our room over here by the back door, kind of making a little mud room. He painted his last coat on Christmas morning. Like that's kind of what our Christmas season's been like. And so I feel like there was a lot less anticipation of Christmas. Like I knew it was coming, but there wasn't the exciting anticipation, because it was just like, hey, we got to get this done. We got to get this done before we have people over for Christmas. And it's just been a really busy year. It has been a really good year. We are so thankful for God giving us this house. It's been such a blessing having our own place here to live in. Good health, our 5 growing children, and I have nothing to complain about. We have had a really blessed year. So tomorrow starts 2020. 2020. Every new year that comes makes me feel that much older. Like I was born in 87, so every year that goes past, it's like 1987 was forever ago. So for resolutions, I made a few resolutions when I was younger, but in the last couple years I've decided I'm not doing resolutions. I'm just gonna pick a word for the year. Just kind of a word to describe my goals for the coming year, what word I really want to meditate on and focus on through every day. And I like the idea of doing a word because it's not so much I have this goal and I either reach it, rarely happens, or I fall short and like I failed basically. And the word just gives me something to come back to every day. Think on that word, do my best, and there's no like passing or failing on that goal. It's just a word to really reflect on for the year. I just decided yesterday what my word is going to be, and so for 2020, my word is going to be connect. And I thought that that word just really kind of encompasses what I want this coming year to include. So for one, connect being connecting to friends. Now that we are in our own place, I really want to host people more, have people over, having people in our home, serving them, being hospitable. And just in the last few months since we've moved here, we've definitely had more people over. In our last house, it was pretty tight. And so to have any family over that had kids, we were just like busting out of the house. Like it was just too small. We had no room for everybody to sit. And so in this new house, we have space, and I am so excited to have more people over to our home and connect in that way. Connect is also going to be my goal for my husband and I going out on more dates. Before having Wesley, we went on dates every 2 or 3 weeks, like regular dates. And now Wesley's older and we definitely could be going on dates a lot more again. He goes to bed just great, but we haven't found a babysitter where we live now. Our babysitters that we were used to having live quite far away. And so we haven't had date nights. Like since we moved here in August, I think we've been on maybe 2 dates. It's pretty sad and I miss it. We do a lot of like at-home dates and like movie nights, and we do have good, enjoyable evenings together, but I miss going out and like getting dressed up and just going out together on a date. And so definitely one of my goals for 2020 is to organize more dates to connect with my husband. Another thing I'm going to focus on is connecting. I'm gonna say this word a lot in this video, more with my kids. And every year I have some sort of goal that's like, I need to, spend more one-on-one time with my kids. I need to look in their eyes more and like focus on them. And I'm always striving towards that. And it's not like, oh, I failed in it, but I think I just need to always have a goal of focusing more with my kids, focusing more on them and their wants and their needs. And every year, like what I feel like with my kids, and this is just always, I'm always thinking about this, is that I get so caught up in the day-to-day, like, hey, get up, yeah, do your chores, okay, we got to start school, all right, learn how to wash the dishes, okay, you need to practice the piano, all right, you need to go outside and get some outside fresh air, you need to eat healthy, and all these like day-to-day just things that are just overwhelming at times for how much there is to think about in raising kids. But days go by and it's just like every day goes by, and all of a sudden I'm like, another year has gone by. Like Elijah, our oldest, turned 9 this year, which is, it's crazy to think he's halfway to possibly leaving the house. And then I look back and think, what have I taught him in these last 9 years? Like I have not taught him even like close to half of what I want him to learn before he leaves the house. And it's just crazy to really think about how fast time goes by. So this year I want to focus more on just everyday connecting with the kids one-on-one, and not just like, oh, you forgot to wash this dish properly, or oh, good job on your math. Or I want to focus a little bit more on the emotional aspect and just having that time to say, how are you feeling today? And what could I do better as a mom? Just really connecting with them and just I think growing a really close relationship, a close bond, and as the kids get older, our relationship as parent and child changes. And I want us to have a really close relationship that they know they can come to us anytime, talk to us about anything, and that we're always there to listen. And I don't want to lose that as our kids get into those tween years. And that is one way I want to use this word for 2020. Another goal for my year is just spending more time with God. Yes, I was going to say the word again, and I was like, okay, I don't need to say it again. So spending more time. I have a pretty good routine of reading my Bible, and yes, sometimes I'll get up in the morning and I read like 7 verses, and I read them quickly and I'm done, and it's not enough as I would like, but I think I have a fairly good routine of reading my Bible every day. Not to boast, but I think I could probably count on 2 hands the days that I never spent any time in God's Word this year. But I definitely could spend more time coming to God's throne and talking to Him in prayer. And so that is one of my goals this year, is to spend more time in prayer, because I know that prayer changes things. And as many goals as I have in being close to my husband and being close to my kids and close to friends and family, I know that all of that needs prayer, and I need to be talking to God every day. So I need to spend more time when it's quiet, not just pulling up my phone to fill the dead space, but just having some of that quiet time and spending time with God. So those are kind of the different ways I want to use this word of connect in this year 2020. I would love to know from you guys. I would love to hear what you guys do for resolutions. Do you guys do a word of the year, or do you have specific resolutions you have for the new year? Happy New Year to all of you. Again, thank you for being part of this YouTube family. I really am thankful for every one of you. I will see you guys soon with my next video. Bye-bye.